Good afternoon, student. Today we are going to discuss this question which you can see on your screen on cost control account. So in this question we have to prepare the various necessary ledger accounts from the given information. As we already seen during the lectures, we have to prepare the various ledgers under the cost control account. On the basis of this information, first of all we have to decide how many ledgers we have to prepare and which they are. So first you see there is a opening balance is given of store ledger control account, work in progress control account, finished goods control account, manufacturing overhead control account and cost ledger control account. If you see properly, there is a 3 debit balance, that is store, work in progress, finished goods, and 2 credit balance has been given, that is the manufacturing overhead control account and cost ledger control account. So we have to prepare first cost ledger control account. Just below that we have to prepare store ledger control account. Then if you see the further information, we also have to prepare the wages control account, manufacturing overhead control account, work in progress control account, finished goods control account and cost of sales control account. If you see properly, there is no information about office and administration expenses and selling and distribution expenses is given. So therefore in this problem we are not going to prepare the office and administration account and selling and distribution account. So just draw the format. First prepare a cost ledger control account, below that store ledger control account, then wages control account, manufacturing overhead control account, work in progress control account, finished goods control account and cost of sales account. So after that we are going to just record this opening balances and then we will go for transactions. So the store ledger control account, write down on the debit side 2 balance brought down 3 lakh. In work in progress, again 2 balance brought down 1,50,000. On finished goods control account debit side, again 2 balance brought down 2,50,000. Then on the manufacturing overhead control account, write down on the credit side by balance brought down. If you see, the credit balance of manufacturing overhead control account is given, therefore we are going to write on credit side. Then cost ledger control account, again credit balance is given, so on the credit side of cost ledger control account, write down by balance brought down 6,85,000. This is your first ledger. So below that certain transaction has been given. We will discuss the transaction one by one and then record. So first transaction is given finished product. So what is the meaning of finished product? Finished product means goods which are produced, means which are already ready, and that has to be transferred from work in progress to finished products. So here we are transferring the goods after manufacturing from work in progress to finished goods. So where we are going to record this? From which ledger it is going? Work in progress. And where it is going? Finished goods. So write down on the credit side of work in progress control account by finished goods control account 2,25,000. Once again I am repeating, on the credit side of work in progress account by finished goods control account 2,25,000. Just see the opposite effect. In which account you are recorded? Work in progress credit side. What you are recorded? Finished goods account. So just below that there is a ledger of finished goods control account. So write down on which side? Now exactly opposite effect. It's the second effect on debit side. So on the finished goods accounts debit side, write down 2. From which account it's come? Work in progress account. So on the debit side, write down 2 work in progress account 2,25,000. Next one is manufacturing overhead incurred. If you have seen the transactions properly, the manufacturing overhead is repeated twice. On the second last item, the manufacturing overhead charged to production. Just understand the difference between these two expenses. First you have given manufacturing overhead incurred, means it's an expenditure which is allocated for manufacturing purpose, and on the second last item it is given manufacturing overhead charged to production. It means actually how much the manufacturing overhead charged to production. Production means WIP, work in progress. So manufacturing overhead incurred 85,000. Which ledger it is going to give this for manufacturing purpose? Yes, cost ledger control account. So on the credit side of cost ledger control account, write down by manufacturing overhead account 85,000, and on the debit side of manufacturing overhead control account to cost control account 85,000. Just below that, raw material purchase. So raw material purchase, who is responsible for purchasing the raw material? Once again, cost control account, and for whom he is going to give? Store ledger control account. If you remember, I have explained whenever the raw material is purchased, it is transferred to store. So therefore, instead of raw material account, here we prepare store ledger control account. So record on the cost controls accounts credit side by store ledger control account 1,25,000, and on the debit side of store ledger control account record to cost control account 1,25,000. Just understand the again properly. Whenever the material has been purchased, it is recorded on the credit side of cost control account and debit side of store ledger control account. Then the next one is given factory wages, and just below that if you see the indirect labor. So what is the difference between these two? First one is direct wages and the second one is indirect wages. So whenever we are recording the direct wages and indirect wages, what is the difference between the direct wages and indirect wages? Direct wages is charged to work in progress and indirect wages charged for factory overhead. That is here manufacturing overhead. So first we'll take these expenses from cost control account. So on the credit side of cost control account, what you are going to write? By wages control account, because these both are the related to the wages, and therefore first we will transfer this to the wages account, and from that wages account we are going to transfer direct wages to the WIP and indirect wages to the manufacturing overhead. So on the credit side of cost control account, write down by wages control account, and the amount is 60,000. Just above that in bracket write down direct wages and indirect wages, 40 plus 20. So you are going to record 60,000. Now what will be the second effect? On the wages control account, write down on the debit side to cost control account. Again same amount, 60,000. Now this 60,000 has come to wages control account. You have to transfer this 60,000 in two slots, that is direct wages will be transferred to WIP and indirect wages transferred to manufacturing overhead account. So on the wages controls account credit side, write down by work in progress account, and which amount here will come? 40,000. Into bracket write down direct wages. Just below that again write down by manufacturing overhead account, and the amount will be 20,000. Now record the second effect of these transactions. First effect on WIP, yes. So work in progress account debit side to factory wages 40,000. In manufacturing overhead control account again debit side to wages control accounts. In both the places you are writing the to wages control account, but the difference is that one you are recording to the WIP's debit side and second one is recorded to the manufacturing overhead accounts debit side. Then the next one is given cost of sales. So just again understand the cost of sales. What is the meaning of cost of sales? You already prepared the ledger of cost of sales. So definitely we have to record on the debit side of cost of sales. But from where it will come to the cost of sales? Yes. So whenever goods are manufactured, it is transferred from WIP to finished goods, and further for selling purpose, it is transferred from finished goods to cost of sales. So from where it will come? Finished goods account. So on the credit side of finished goods control account, write down by cost of sales account 1,25,000, and debit side of cost of sales account, write down to finished goods 1,75,000. Then material issued to production. Whenever I say issued, so who is responsible for issuing? Store. Exactly. So whenever material is issued, we have to record on the credit side of store ledger by to whom he is issuing? Work in progress purpose. It is a production. Production means what? Work in progress. So on the store ledger control credit side, write down by work in progress control account, and on the debit side of work in progress control account, write down to store ledger control account 1,35,000. Then the sales return, in the bracket written at cost. So goods are returning, so it will come directly to the cost control, and when goods are returned, then it's transferred to the godown, that is the finished goods, and again it will go for resale. So where we have to record this transaction? On the debit side of finished goods control account, and on the credit side of cost ledger control account. So write down on the credit side of cost ledger control account by finished goods 9,000, and on the debit side of finished goods account, write down to cost control account 9,000. Then material return to supplier, exactly opposite for material purchase. So debit side of the cost control account and credit side of store ledger control account. So write down on the credit side of store ledger control account by cost control 13,000, and on the debit side of cost control, write down to store ledger. So when we have issued to the store, we have written on the credit side of cost control account. Now it's a return from the store, so we have to record on the debit side. Then manufacturing overhead charge to production. So already I explained the meaning of this. It's a charge to production, means how much expenditure from manufacturing overhead is incurred for production purpose. That is, production means again WIP. So on the credit side of manufacturing overhead, write down by work in progress account 85,000, and in the work in progress control account, write down to manufacturing overhead control account 85,000. Then material sold. So again, material sold, two amount has been given. One is cost and second one is another selling price. So if you remember, I have told you, whenever we record in the cost, we record only cost price and not a selling price, because in the costing we does not consider the profit on the material sold during there. That may be a raw material or a spares and etc. So write down on the credit side of store ledger control account by cost control, and on the debit side of cost control, write down to store ledger, and the amount will become 8,000 and not a 10,000. Okay. So after all the posting done, we have to close one by one ledgers. First of all, we have to take the ledger, store ledger. In the store ledger, you will get the balance on the credit side. Then work in progress, again you will get the balance. Then finished goods, again credit balance you will get. Then you have to close the wages control account, which already closed. If you see the wages control account, the both the side will be same, 60,000, 60,000, because when 60,000 come from the cost control, you have distributed direct wages and indirect wages 40 and 20. Then if you see the manufacturing overhead control account, so it's a credit balance 15,000. Then it's on the debit side. If you see on the debit side, it's come 85,000, and on the credit side again 85,000. So you will get the balance again 15,000. So I have to record as it is that balance. You will get the balance on debit side, to balance carried down 15,000. Then close the remaining ledgers, that is the finished goods control account, then cost of sales account. The whole balance of cost of sales account will again come to the cost ledger control account, because we are not going to prepare here costing profit and loss account. So whatever balance we will get on the cost of sales account, you have to transfer it to the cost ledger control account, and finally you close the cost ledger control account. Whatever balance you will get in the cost ledger control account, just ensure that the total of the same will be equal to store ledger, work in progress, finished goods and manufacturing overhead